Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and this crazy challenge we've embarked this month. Well, I'm looking to achieve 21 million in the next 12 months trading crude oil and natural gas. Known challenge for you who are actually watching every day, and for those who join me today, I'm glad to have you watching me and also breaking down natural gas, crude oil, and also I've managed to get some good profits today with a couple of trades. So let's go to the trading chart and see what the market has got in store for us. So we are right into a crude oil. We're currently trading above the 35 moving average, as that is proving to be a good support at the moment. I was in a long position. I'm just going to open up the live session here. I can see if anyone has any questions. Excellent. Right. So like I said, obviously we are currently a natural gas. We're on a 5-minute candle chart. As you know me, and that's what I'm trading at the moment, has been very good lately. 5 minutes, not only the minute, because the minute is just too quick for me and I do miss out on a lot of opportunities every now and then. So 5 minutes worked magic as it stands at the moment, and that's what I'm focusing on by the looks of things. Now let's have a little breakdown. Today it's Wednesday. Obviously we'll have our crude oil report in about 24 minutes from now, so just be mindful when you go and trade crude oil. There's going to be I think it's a storage report for crude oil. Yes, let me find out exactly what report that is. It's a weekly report, and it's, yeah, so it's a status report, so to speak. So be mindful when you go and trade crude oil, especially in the next half an hour, as that may as well bring some volatile moves. Looking on the daily to gather the major trends of crude oil, as you can see at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullish days in a row, so perhaps it is bullish. We're currently testing on the daily chart the 35 moving average, and then respectively we'll test the 115 moving average, as that's been previously a good resistance, but we're not there yet. If we break the 35 moving average today with crude oil, that's going to be a big candle, and potentially that could be just after the report. So pay attention to crude oil past 3:30 today for UK time. Now going to the 5-minute chart, as you can see, I did miss out on some very positive news in the morning. That was about 7 o'clock. I was just kind of gathering the information from the market when I had a notification on my phone that inflation in UK has gone down to 3.9%. That of course had added a fuel to the market, so to speak. And then as you can see, we had that huge push earlier. I'll just enlarge the candles. And then we had that large push right here, very bullish, and then we have found some resistance. So that's why it's crude oil today. Like I said, if you're going to enter in a long position, just be mindful of that report coming in the next 20 odd minutes. Now moving to natural gas, another favorite ticker of mine. As you can see, we're currently trading between the two moving averages, so nothing too much. We're kind of holding in between the two. If we break above the 150, I'm in for a long position, and then so also if we break below the 35 moving average, we do have some support around 2.5 for contract, so be mindful of that support. Hence why I didn't enter right here. As you can see, a break below the moving average, but I did anticipate that 2.5 support as a round number, and that's what I'm preaching you guys. Most of the time it's those large numbers, and round numbers of course being a good support and resistance levels. That's what we're finding at the moment. And the same thing with crude oil as well. We're currently on a support level, previous resistance at $75 per barrel, and that is again another round number. Now if you go into the daily, you'll see where natural gas is heading, right? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish days, and currently reversing, or just kind of finding some sort of resistance at 2.6 per bar for a contract. Sorry, that's natural gas. So that's where we are at the moment. Whether or not we'll continue uptrending from here, that bullish pattern, breaking the moving averages and then continue uptrending from there, it's one way to find out. Only the market will show us what will happen next. But the major trend, I suppose, it's a consolidation. So support and resistance levels would be a good strategy for natural gas. It's purely because we are in between the consolidation. So ideally, yes, support and resistance when it comes trading a natural gas. Now, I'm currently up on the day, I believe it's just around £100. I did open three trades to be precise. The first one was negative, and I did made a huge mistake on this particular trade. I'm gonna break down that in a minute. That was 8 o'clock, around our good time to open a trade for any reversals or anything. Then I sold some crude oil, and then I bought some crude oil as well, and that is £92 on the day. Or this week we have done a £753 so far. Nice and green, that's what I like to see. Consistency, it's a key to be fair with you. So that's where we stand at the moment, on a good profit. Let's see what today will bring us as well. Now let me break down my trades and show you where I've made a mistake with natural gas, so hopefully not gonna repeat that. Now my mistake, it's 8 o'clock, dead on 8 o'clock right here. Obviously we broke below the moving averages. I've opened the position right here, and then I thought, you know what, I don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna close it. And that was a minus 150 quid. So after all, the market really continued downtrending, and then would have eventually hit my profit call at around number of $2.5 for a contract. Unfortunately, I was out at 8 o'clock, and I missed out on potentially £1,000 profit. Yeah, but hey ho, that's the market. Gives you opportunities. If you're there to take them, then hey ho, by all means go about and take them. If you can't hold of those opportunities like I did today, it happens sometimes again, so be mindful of that. Don't really tear yourself apart because you missed out on a large move as such, because that is the market. You just need to focus on the next edge and then just make it work, and that's what I did. Now this edge specifically, it's a very good one. I'll tell you a few reasons. Right, so as you can see, I was obviously not in the right mindset in the morning to really hold on to my position, because looking at the chart now, although I can see what has happened after that, but to this point there was nothing for me to worry about. I've opened the trade since we had a confirmation below the moving average. Then we uptrended from there, meeting some resistance, and then I thought, you know what, we'll break it. Yeah, I mean, who said we'll break it? Well, I just believed it will, and never happened. So that is something you have to really pay attention to, and that is you believe when you trade. You have to really trade with neutral-minded state of mind, because we simply don't know what will happen next. And if you start guessing what will happen next, most of the time you will in fact be always in the red. So be careful when you set yourself for a trade and then you believe what will happen next, because we as a traders, we don't really know what will happen next. Very simple. And you don't really want to go and guess what will happen next, because again, we as a traders, we don't know what will happen next, and you want to keep that neutral state of mind that will allow you to take maximum profit of those opportunities that you perceive as edges. So be careful when you second guess yourself. That's what I did today, and that's how I got a minus 125 quid earlier today. If I was to hold that position, perhaps I would have been up to £1,000 up. So yeah, just a heads up on that. False belief sometimes cause grief. So yeah, be careful. Right, on to crude oil. I then open up a couple of crude oil positions. That was at 1 o'clock. Let's see what we sold. Obviously the large move at 1 o'clock was here, right? Another break below the moving average to 35. Then a nice big candle. I closed at the bottom of it, although I had a profit call just at 74.5. I thought we oversold. We just touched the RSI, and then I exit the trade, making myself £170 profit. Amazing. We then reversed, moved above the moving average, and I've opened my position right here after the round number of $75 per barrel was my next position. Then we uptrended a little bit. I did close my trade probably right here at this resistance, as That's a signal here, potentially a reversal is coming. So I thought, you know what, it's nowhere near my profit call at 75.5, but hey ho, sometimes really you just have to take what the market has got in store for you. Because if I was to hold that position, I'd probably be right now in negative £300, hoping for the best, but not taking advantage of what the market has offered me. So yeah, just a heads up, another good lesson for you guys. It's sometimes you do have to take on what the market has got for you, not what you think the market has got for you. Okay, very simple. Follow intuition and just be in the flow of the market. That's all I'm asking for. Being in the flow of the market will always help you achieve the best. And also don't have any internal conflict with yourself, like, oh, I need to really hold to that position because, oh, I'm down £200 on the day or £500 on the day, so I really need to squeeze that profit. And then you leave yourself exposed to all mistakes that you really want to avoid. So yeah, just make sure when you trade, you have a clear mind and a goal to be a consistently profitable trader. Simple as that. I know it's very simple, sometimes it doesn't work, but my strategy works on the 5-minute candles, so making sure you actually take advantage of that, because it is a very good thing, breaking above and below the moving averages. I found the 35 moving average as the one most suitable for the 5 minutes, but I also keep the 151 as good support and resistance levels as well. So let's see, what time is it? It's 16 past 3. So we got 14 minutes to the report. So let's just crack on and wait to see what will happen on that report. And then after that, I will just shoot off, I suppose. Right, some resistance currently with natural gas. So funny, we got that resistance of 150 moving average, and it's been long standing for most of the morning up to this afternoon. And then we have big support of 2.5 for a contract. So I do find this one to be a consolidation area, which I don't really want to be caught in. So I'll just mark this as a consolidation right here, because if we are to break above the 150 moving average, it's going to be a huge candle. And then you can see we're potentially looking on the daily to test previous resistance of 2.6 for contract. So be mindful of that. Maybe a huge candle just coming in, but we yet to find out. So I'll be just monitoring that consolidation area without really too much anticipation of what will happen next. Right, we're about to break below the moving average of crude oil. Perhaps people are selling at the moment, preparing for that report, because you never know what that's going to be, negative, positive, how that's going to affect the future as well. So just be mindful with the reports and never really have an open position unless you have some internal information. Highly doubt it. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching me. Sorry. Oh, right, you let's see what will happen. What do you guys think? Are we gonna break below the moving average right now, or potentially support right here and then becomes another consolidation area, same as a natural gas at the moment? And it is a 5-minute candle, so it does take more time naturally for any pattern to occur, and also to hit any profit calls or also stop loss orders. So just a heads up, nothing really, just too quick like the 1-minute chart. Don't even open it, to be fair, the 1 minute, because it's gonna change all my perceptions of the market and everything else. So I'll enter a little short here. What we've got 10 minutes to the report. It's 1300 barrel. Are we missing it? Yeah, it looks like a big odd candle breaking below the moving average. Let's see if we're gonna have some support right here. potentially looking to bounce of it, consolidate the new resistance, then move forward or move down from there, selling off. But may as well be a huge candle like this one, very bearish candle. Let's see, we just closed that one. Yeah, we did. Let's see what is gonna be the new candle. When I was in a long position, I almost thought I'm gonna close it right here when we broke below the moving average. Then I thought, hang on a minute, we haven't really had a confirmation on the break below the moving average. So I was waiting for the second candle, really, and then never happened. We then pushed through the moving average, and then we made the new high right here. So that's where we stand at the moment. We do find some support at around 74.8. So just be mindful of that support. Okay. Let's watch closely. Got 10 minutes. Natural gas, it's testing the moving average, the 35 moving average at the moment. Let me move this one a little bit here. That's better. So let's see if we can break. I'll just remove this one below that moving average. See? Now, if we consolidate this as new resistance, that's potentially it's a good sign. I can then enter a trade. Would be a short trade as well. Let's see if natural gas has power to break below the support of 2.5 per contract. And again, looking at the daily, if natural gas is to break that support, again may perhaps test previous support at 2.4 for contract, but that is a huge move, to be fair, because if we are to sell from, let's say, selling from 2.491, then if we are to close in profit at 2.311, sorry, to be precise, that is a 7% without the leverage. Ooh, that is sexy. That is very sexy. I love it, to be fair. Yeah, so it is possible testing that. Sorry, I did move it quite a lot, to be fair, because I can see it's the 2.411. Okay, so that's 3.21% back to earth, right? And it is a £2,500 fantastic profit, to be fair with you. And with the 1 to 10 leverage I'm currently trading, that is a 33% profit. Amazing, splendid, to be fair with you. Right, so let's see where we at. Not hourly, sorry, 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, we did find the support here, something I anticipated, hence why I didn't really enter into a trade straight away. Let's see if we can keep that resistance and then continue downtrending, potentially testing support of 150 moving average. We got 7 minutes to the report, so let's see how's that gonna go and if that's gonna be a positive one or a negative report. Let's find out. I'm also keen to know, how is your trading going? Do you find some good insights with me whilst I'm trading live with you, or do you want me to go deep into some more tactics on how you can focus in the now moment, how you can find and identify your edge, and also how you can make sure to always be on the consistent profiting side of things? So let me know in the comments below. I'm here to help you, and if you want me, I will prepare and then I will deliver a good insights on how you can be more profitable on the market. So let me know in the comments below and then I'll do that for you. But in the meantime, let's see what's happening with crude oil. testing the resistance now. Previous support, new resistance. Obviously, one of the old golden rules of trading. Okay, we're breaking above that. Again, it's a good edge for me to enter into a trade, but it's a 5 minutes till the report, and again, I don't want to be caught out on the wrong side of the report. Although I may be in for a good winner, I still don't want to take that risk, because if I do that, that is potentially downgrading my edge, and I don't really want to do that because it's against my rules. And if I start going against my rules, then what's the point of me having rules, right? Of course. So I'll be trading the aftermath of that report, but not prior to the report, because it can go either way, south or north, and then I'd be better be prepared for that. Let's see natural gas. Yes, we currently again that support of 35 moving average, and the moving averages have been brilliant for me lately, to be fair, especially since I've introduced the 35 moving average as a better one to trade, and then I've just left, like I said earlier, the 150 moving average in there, just to be in there, because as you can see, the crossover of the moving average is another good edge for you to trade if that's something, but it is more on the longer side of the trending. You can see now, if you had to open when they cross right here, open it into a trade, then hold it, and then potential an exit strategy would be breaking below the moving average and taking in profit. So simple as that. That's a good edge for you to follow if you don't have an edge, so to speak. 35 and 150 moving average crossover, simple as that. Obviously it doesn't work always, as you can see, crossover, selling, and you're gonna get stopped in loss here. Then you'll be open to perceive the next opportunity, that is breaking above the moving averages and moving forward. So potentially good and valuable strategy. Again here, crossover the moving average, and then as you can see, that huge push above the 35 and 150 moving average to that point. So that would be in a good percentage again. It's not my edge, but it is about 1.6%. If you average 1 to 10, then that is about 16%, is it? Yeah, it's about 15 to 16% amazing profit. So something to look into. Again, another crossover, as you can see right here, and closing above that. So yeah, just a heads up, if you don't have a currently good strategy of trading, then this one could be a potentially good and valuable strategy for you to follow. So make sure you follow up on that. Let's see natural gas between the moving averages. Let's see which one will break first. Quite curious. I'm £100 up. Today the goal is, let's see, today's goal is £300 profit. I'm not too far off that. So let's see, it's Wednesday. Let's see how far behind I am on the weekly side of things. So yeah, I need another £200 to make it to 900, and that is a triple 300, 900 on the week so far. Right. Crude oil, crude oil, crude oil. We've got 2 minutes to the report. Let's see. Natural gas is stable. It's a waiting game, always. Yeah, just want to make sure I've got audio. Cool, 1 minute to the report. Let's see what the report will be like. Now, here is the time to vote for the report. Okay, now let's make it interesting. Let's see what the report will be. That's how we find out about the report, right? Without reading the report. I'd go with positive report, right? Because it's been very bullish the last 5 days, like I break down earlier. So perhaps it's a positive report. We'll break above the resistance, then move forward. Let's see, it's 13. Okay, maybe a negative report. Yes, it is negative. Let's see, that's the first candle. Go on, crude oil. Okay, yeah, it is negative report. Or is it? Maybe just a positive discussed as negative. It could be. Let's see if we're gonna hold it between the two moving averages. Okay, natural gas, it's still stable between the moving averages. Back to crude oil. Let's see if we continue the upsending pattern of high lows. We're currently making low, low, they're all high lows. So yeah, let's see if we can in fact keep that going. Now I'll be in for a trade since now we had the report. I'll be potentially on the other side of the trade. If we had to break above the 35 moving average, I'm in for long position, but I'm not gonna open anything right here, only if we are to break below the 150 moving average, as then potentially looking for a reversal to where we were yesterday morning. So let's see what crude oil has got. Like I said, especially with crude oil, we're currently sitting on the 35 moving average on the daily, so I'm not going to be surprised to see a reversal right here. So I'm prepared for anything. I'm also prepared perhaps for a breaking above the daily 35 moving average and then continue uptrending, testing a now what is a resistance of 150 moving average. But let's find out how that's going to play out today. I mean, looking on the daily, more or less I'm into a short selling today with crude oil. It's just more into the major trends, to be fair. It's currently sitting at some resistance. So let's move back to the 5-minute chart and see. I'll just wait for this candle to close and then I'm gonna wrap it up for today. And then look forward to meet you guys tomorrow again. Same time, same place, same tickers. You already know me. I've been trading for a while with you. Let's go crude oil. Bounce off an uptrend from here, or break the 150 moving average and sell off from here. Open to any opportunities, as long as that is my edge. That's one specification. Okay, crude oil is looking to test again. Natural gas. It's looking to test again its support of 2.5 for contract. So be mindful of that. And then let's see where this candle will close, and now let's see how that's going to affect the market with crude oil. We still haven't made a lower low, so it is currently upsending pattern as we're making high highs and higher lows as it stands at the moment. So it is an upsending pattern, but if we break the 150 moving average. That will change things, and then we'll be looking potentially for a reversal from here on to where we were yesterday. So heads up on that, be careful, be mindful, and yep, just gapped up. Now is that going to be a support? Let's find out. Only time will show us. Right, we're currently breaking below the 35 moving average with natural gas, but like I said, it's a big consolidation area right here, so I'm restraining myself from natural gas for the time being. I just want a better direction, and then also a better volume that we have currently. So yeah, I'm just looking at the volume. Is not ideal at the minute. Not too much liquidity in the market. It's not like crude oil. Right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. It's been a fantastic trading day with you guys. I'm happy I've managed to break down crude oil, natural gas for you. I hope you can take advantage from those insights I've given you today. And also, let's see what crude oil has got. Are we gonna break below the 150 moving average so we can short sell, or we can keep up and then continue pushing and then break the 35 moving average onto the daily? We're yet to find out, but it's here. I'll be keep monitoring, and I still have to make 200 more pounds today, so I'm definitely in for a few more trades. Thank you so much for watching me today. I hope everyone has a fantastic trading day, and I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, same tickers. God bless you, and